welcome back to the channel. This is Metal Marty Mac back with another video. It seems like a while since I've done a collection update, so I'm just going to do a small one today. Yeah, I haven't been, just been a bit out of sorts the last few weeks. I've been working alright, but I've just been ill. I've been on a lot of medication and stuff, and I'm just coming home from work in the evenings, and it was just cabbage, and I just needed to lie down and that sort of stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'm feeling a bit better now. Concert next week, we're going to see Obituary. So yeah, I decided I need to do a video of a couple of records sitting around on my floor for seems like an age, but it's probably not that long since I did a video. I think Liam's was the last one, the VCLT from Liam. But yeah, so quickly going to do a video today just to get back into the swing of things. I have a few videos lined up for this week, that 8 random heavy metal albums. I need to do a video of movies and movie collection update. I know not everybody's into that, but I need to do it because I've got a shit ton of stuff for the last 2 months, so I need to show that. But anyhow, up first, who we're listening in the background. This is the band we're listening to in the background. I'm going to try to show you the t-shirt. So the band in question is Creep, and the album is Not of Mind. Now this is a band I was working last weekend at a local music festival in town here, the Sing For Me Music Festival annual event in Cavan, run by my very good friend Leanne, who I also work with. Brilliant event, went really well. Friday night, Saturday night and Sunday night I was working. So we had some great local bands, a couple of bands from around the country. We had a Tin Lizzy tribute band on Saturday night. They're called Tinner Lizzy. Absolutely excellent. Have Tin Lizzy to a T. They're a really great band, really enjoyed them. Good crowd, great fun. And I was talking to the band themselves, and I was talking to the bass player from the band. His name's Paul. He's from Dublin. He's only standing in the band at the moment. He's got his own band at the moment, and that's this band, Creep Ireland. So they're a grunge band from Dublin, grunge band from Ireland. So I don't think they've any physical releases out. They're working on their second album at the moment. So I just thought I'd give Paul a shout out. He went out into the car and got me the Creep t-shirt, which is fucking awesome, man. I love it. And very like Alice in Chains, Irish grunge bands. I'll just play a wee bit of them here for you can have a listen to them. Excellent stuff. Yeah, so if you're into old Alice in Chains stuff, just go and check them out. They're called, I'm just looking at their Spotify page here. They're on Spotify, they're called Creep Ireland. I'll try to leave a link. I've never left the link from Spotify before, but I'll try to leave a link to their album, Not of Mind. Excellent stuff, great riffs and great vocals. Really, really good stuff. If you like grunge, I'm sure you like them. They're really spot on. So cheers, Paul. Thanks for the t-shirt, mate. I know you subscribed to the channel last week, so hopefully you see this video. Okay, down to the collection update. That was a bit of Creep. Excellent stuff. Okay, first up, a cassette. You've probably seen that in the thumbnail. What cassette? A cassette. I haven't got many cassettes in ages now. I need to start getting a few more. It's been a while since I bought one, but I did buy this one. And I know Johnny Mac showed this recently in one of his updates, maybe a week or two ago. But I bought this of Gary as soon as he put it up on his Facebook page. Gary from Cryptic Blood, sorry. So this is another Cryptic Blood release. And what a cool release this is. I absolutely love this. Being a horror fan, and I collect horror figures, I don't know if you can see them up there as well. I just thought this cool. The packaging on this is absolutely amazing. So it's another release from Putrid Chunks, Putrid Lou from the UK. I do have that box. I'm sure you all remember the box. A lot of us showed it. It's not a box. Well, it is a glass wooden box, like with the cassette in it. It's fucking so cool, man. So this, when I seen this Gary putting this out, I had to jump on it. Sorry, it's going to turn the old tunes down a wee bit without turning them off. Yeah. So yeah, I had to buy this, man, because it just looks cool. It's like an old cool action figure. But yeah, the tape itself. When did this come out? 2020 EP from Putrid Chunks. So it opens up like an old action figure box, which is pretty cool. So as you can see, it just looks great on display, especially when you have got a collection of horror stuff knocking about. So show you the cassette shell. So this is fantastic. This is actually even better than the last cassette that I have, the one that's in the glass box. I absolutely love this cassette. This is fantastic. Primal Retribution, very cool sleeve, as Cryptic Blood always do. I mean, the stuff that they put out. I'm sure everybody has become aware of Cryptic Blood at this stage. If you don't, get onto their Facebook page and just check out the releases. I was talking to Gary this morning actually about another band that started collecting, the Ramones, and he was telling me about a couple of other releases that's coming out this month, so I will be jumping on them from Cryptic Blood as well. So yeah, that's the cassette, guys, and what a cool cassette it is. I absolutely just love it. And Cryptic Blood packaging once again is just stellar, man. It's just amazing releases, and it's a great CD, a great tape as well. Great death metal from the UK, Putrid Lou. He really good. This is awesome stuff. So yeah, Cryptic Blood's release of Primal Retribution by Putrid Chunks. Now, speaking of Putrid, we're going for a bit of more Putrid, but spelled a wee bit differently. So, as I mentioned in loads of my videos, I'm probably forever going on about this band, but their debut album came out this year from Transylvania in Romania. This is Putrid, and this is their debut album. This is not what I'm talking about today, but this is their debut album. It's called, I'm reading it off here because it's bigger writing, I wrote it down, Repulsi Postmortem. Absolutely fantastic death metal. I've mentioned this loads of times. This came out in Cavernous Records. I got this from Chris. Stellar release. 4-piece band now. The two CDs I'm going to show you, they were a 3-piece band then. I think they've released or introduced Karina on bass guitar into the band, I think, but they absolutely love this. This is fantastic death metal. This is definitely going to be on my end of year list without a shadow of a doubt. I absolutely love it. So back on to Chris, and I was looking through, I do buy a bit of stuff every now and again from Chris. I'd like to buy more. I have to get it shipped to the north with the postage and all that sort of stuff, but I bought two. I seen 2 more Putrid CDs and I went, yes, I'm definitely fucking buying them. So these are 2 demos that they released. I think they were in 2021 they come out. So 4-track demos. But if you know the Repulsi album and you don't have these, definitely worth picking up. There's 1 or 2 tracks, I think 1 track maybe from the Repulsi album, but yeah, very cool release. This is a release by Brutal Insanity Records, Brutal Insanity 09. But yeah, fantastic, absolutely love it. Great band. One of my current death metal bands, my favourite current death metal bands. They're absolutely fantastic. So yeah, great horror inspired death metal, really done well. Brilliant riffs, brilliant vocals. And then this is the other one as well, Ex Ekrat Din Moment. I don't know what language that is, but yeah, really cool releases. So yeah, they're really worth picking up. That one was called Terdaria Incarnata. Totally butchered those CDs, but yeah, if you know Putrid at this stage, those are 2 brilliant pickups. I was delighted to pick up them. Okay, hope this is going okay because I'm just a kind of bit of out of sync myself. So okay, up next, vinyl. So I've got 5 vinyls I'm going to show you. So these vinyls I've bought in the last few weeks. Some of them are even older than that as well. So first up, we have a bit of progressive American progressive metal. So this is the what album is this? This is the first album with Ray Alder. I think it'll be the 4th Fates Warning album. Now I'm a big fan of Fates Warning, so I had to pick this up. I'm just trying to turn this down a little bit more again. So yeah, another one for my collection. I know there's a few other reissues out in Metal Blade Records coming out of a few of their other albums. I will be picking them up. I love Fates Warning. This is the first one with Ray Alder from 1988. It's by no means my favourite what do you call them, Fates Warning album, but it's decent. It's got the single Silent Cries on it. There's a video out for that. I remember that from the old Headbangers Ball days. So yeah, great band. I know prog metal is not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm a big fan. Came with a big poster of the album cover, which isn't an amazing album cover by any means. Poster of the picture of the boys on the back, but great band. I love Ray Alder, he's a great vocalist. John Arch was amazing. Guardian's albums and all those before it were amazing. So black vinyl, Metal Blade Records. So yeah, good album. Last song on the album is over 20 minutes. This is where they started getting into the more proggier side of things. They were sort of more American power metal band before this on the earlier releases with John Arch. But yeah, big Fates Warning fan. Just trying to fucking wreck that record. I'll leave that for a minute. Okay, up next, blind buy time. This was a complete blind buy. Just looking through some Doom records on Amazon and seen this cover and thought, wow, that's a cool cover. Gotta check these guys out. Put the album on. First song on the album is called Creation. And I just, yes, this is my kind of music. This is my kind of Doom. So this is a mixture between Doom and heavy metal. The band in question are Norwegian. The album is called Magister, or the band, sorry, is called Magister Templi. and this is Into Duat, D-U-A-T, Duat, Into Duat, Into Jewel, Duat. So this is their second album. This came out in, whoa, this came out in sometime, don't know, I'll find out in a second, but this came out on Cruz del Sur 2000, and that looks like 2013. So yeah, this never heard of this band before, but as soon as I put it on, I said I gotta have that. Love the vocals, absolutely brilliant. This is a cult sounding heavy metal, heavy stroke doom metal. Sounded very much like Hadron. Now Hadron are a Danish band that Kim introduced me to sometime this year as well. That kind of vocals, it's very if you know the band Evil, the one that we were all, or sorry, not Evil, the band Hell, blah blah blah, just looking for the CD, Hell, kind of doesn't remind me of that, but it's got the kind of same, not theatrical, it's not theatrical, but it has that same sort of vocal style, if you know what I mean. It makes it very theatrical sounding. He's a great vocalist, this guy. This whole album, I think, is all about Anubis, Horus, Osiris, so it's all about Egyptian mythology. I know the album before, I've heard it now, but I haven't got it, so I did show you that, didn't I? That's on a blue vinyl, Cruz del Sur. But this is great if you like mixture between Hell, Satan, even Satan, the UK Satan band, and maybe like Trouble, that sort of thing. This is excellent. So that's just the inner there. The vocals. Is the vocalist called the Braxis or something? Sorry, it's in one of those weird fonts that you can't read. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. I will be definitely picking up their debut album. I have seen it on CD available, but I would like to see if it's on vinyl, because it's just nice to have the two of them on vinyl. But yeah, really like that. Cult sounding heavy metal, doom metal, Magister, Templi. Cool band. Absolutely very cool. That was a great find. Blind Buying does work sometimes, and that was definitely one of them. I really enjoyed that. Okay, up next, now we're going into some, this is all, it's 3 albums, they're all death metal, so it might please somebody else a bit more. So yes, this one, didn't know this band. I think they could have 3 albums out. This is their debut from 2017. I think they're from the Netherlands. They're Death Doom, so straight away you're going to think Asphyx, and yes, they have a bit of Asphyx sound as well. So Liam, the Death Doom Metalhead, was showing this. So Liam had this on his Instagram. I think I commented on it that I might check it out, and he told me not to check it out. So I did check it out, and I loved it straight away. The title track is the first song on it, Shadowlands, and absolutely fantastic. So this is Graceless, and this is Shadowlands. This came out on Listenable Records. It's obviously a reissue on Listenable Records 2023. It might be only out this year, this one. So this is their debut album. I haven't heard any of the other albums yet, but they are a band I'm gonna investigate, because I really enjoyed this. This is just a great Dutch doom metal, piss yellow, but that doesn't take anything away from it. I think this was quite cheap actually. It might be still as well, but yeah, you've got Asphyx here. You've got did I write any notes down for this? Yeah, bow thrower sounding music as well, and Asphyx. So it's Dutch death doom, more death than doom, but it's fantastic. 8 tracks. What song stood out for me? We Will Be Gods. The title track, Shadowlands, is the best song on the album for me. And yeah, Iron Tears, Sumerian Flames. Yeah, another great recommendation from Liam. Great album, really good. Definitely will be checking out the other 2 albums. Where was that? 2017. They're still active, I think. I think there's a new album out recently enough. Okay. Now, where are we here now? We are still in the Netherlands. Now, this is a band I bought an album of last year, and I don't have a list in front of me. I bought a year or 2 ago, Extreme Measures, Extreme something, and I wasn't really gone on it. It didn't put me off the band, but it's sort of, anytime I've seen any of their albums, I was like, no, I don't like that other album. But this is their second album. This is their sophomore album. The first album is called Cross the Sticks. I didn't get it yet. I want to get it on vinyl, but this is so much better than that other one. So this came out in 1993. So this is a Diabolical Summoning by Sinister. This is excellent. This is fucking brutal, old school brutal death metal. Very much like Deicide, Malevolent Creation, that sort of sound, Immolation. That's why I liked it so much. Really good stuff. This came out on Cosmic Key Creations 2023. So this was another reissue as well. Great album, really good, extreme death metal. It has that really 90s sound. I do remember there's a song on this called Leviathan. It's the second song, and the first song on side 2. And I actually looked up the song and the video, and I do remember actually seeing that video before. So yeah, great vocals, great riffing, just extreme stuff, man. Really good, heavy. If you like Deicide, you're gonna like this album. If you don't know them, this come out on Cosmic Key, putting out some mad looking variants. So this is a kind of an orange and green splattery shit. I don't know what it's called. It looks like vomit or something. But anyway, the album's great. Definitely going to try to get their debut album. Really good band. I have another one or two Sinister albums bought since that Extreme. Is it Extreme Measures? Extreme something. Since that, and they're all much better. I don't know why I was unlucky enough to pick that first album to listen to the band. But this is a brilliant 90s death metal album. If you haven't heard it, Diabolical Summon, excellent stuff by Sinister. Really good. That's really got me back on the old Sinister vibe, trail, whatever you want to call it. I'm really getting back, getting into the Sinister now over that album. And last album, but by no means least, this is a great album. This is the only 2023 release in this video. So this is the latest by the Brazilian death metal band Crypta. So this is Shades of Sorrow. Thought their debut album was excellent. I like it that much I don't even remember what the fucking name of it is. That's way over there. But anyhow, this is the new one. We did review one of their singles, I think, on the live stream with Josh and the boys. But as you can see, all female band, fucking excellent. Change of guitar player on this. Actually, there might be a change of a couple of musicians on this one, but I know the guitar player's gone. That's Sonia Anubis left, and she joined some other kind of Taylor Swift rock band. I don't know what they are, but yeah, this is excellent. This is definitely definitely a lot better than the first one. The first one was a great album. Fucking trying to think of the name of it. Into something, was it? But anyway, first album was a great album. Really love it. You know, Kali and all. There's some great songs on it. But this is much better. It's a step up. They're improving. They definitely are improving. Better drums, better guitar, better song structures, better songs all together. There was a couple of tracks that this released, and Lord of Ruin was a great track on it, and my favourite song on it is The Outsider. A lot of songs out this year with The Outsider in the title, but yeah, this is really good. Brutal enough, brutal death metal. It's kind of got blackened vocals. Fernanda Lira, is that her name? She's got a great voice. It's very evil sounding. She's Fernanda, yeah. It's her there. I'm sure he's all well equipped at this stage, anyway, yeah. But yeah, really good band. Really enjoyed this album. I love the first one. This was even much better. There's a lot more to it. It's a lot more mature. That means, I don't know what that means actually, but yeah, it's a great album. Really enjoyed this one. It's expensive to buy when it came out, but what the hell. So it's out on Napalm Records as well. So yeah, really good band. Nice evil sounding death metal. It's got a kind of blackened sound to it as well. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope that was okay. It feels like it's been ages, weeks, but it probably hasn't. But it's just trying to get back into sync with all this stuff and that as well. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you all for subscribing. Thanks for entering my competition. I have my list here. What have we got here so far? 32, 45 to 67, 38, just 38 entries so far to the competition. I will let it run for a few more weeks. I know Johnny Max is finishing this week, and give you all a chance. I know there's a few people that want to do it, but thank you all who subscribed and who's entered the competition. Thank you all for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of these albums. If you like Putrid, I'm sure you do. If you're into death metal, excellent stuff. And yeah, give Creep. I keep calling them Creeper. Give Creep. So it's Creep Ireland's Spotify. And I'll leave the link below and you can have a check it out. You can let me know what you think of that. That's it, guys. I will be back in a number of days. I'm just finishing off that heavy metal 8 random album heavy metal video. I will be doing that movie one as well, as I said. So that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of Saturday and I will talk to you all soon. Cheers.